Okay, are you there?
Are we alive?
We're recording. We're not live. We're live to tape, pal.
Well, you know what? We'll go right into it. We'll start off hot today. Uh, I have a few things I wanted to talk about, but something came up here in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was supposed to call you. Well, first I was supposed to call you 4, and then of course
Right.
the old switcheroo, the old bait and switch from Mister Birthday Famous. All of a sudden I got to call you 5, and then a few minutes before 5, you're like, "Oh, Billy told me to call him. Maybe I should do that before the podcast." So, and then you call on and you're laughing as I answer. So I knew I better plug you right in and hit record.
Right. So Billy sends a text, and he's like, his text said, "Call me, Mister 4040." First of all, I knew right away. Here we go. He's already starting with the 4040 shit.
Uh-huh.
So I called him. After I told you, I'm gonna give him a call. So give him a call. He says, "What are you doing, Mister 4040?" I was like, "Listen, relax with the 4040 shit." You know. He's like, "What do you? I weighed myself this morning. I'm down 12 pounds." He's like, "All right, you're almost on target." I was like, "I'm actually almost on target. Like I'm getting there." So he called to say, they made the flyer, but I'm not on the flyer. So he had told them like, "Hey, he's not on the flyer," and they're like, "Well, we want to do a special flyer
Oh boy.
of the match." Now
Mm-hmm.
this is where it gets funny. So he goes to the school last night, to Gangrel's school, the CCW school, where the show is going to be at. And it's a warehouse, and they run the shows there. They have an entrance ramp, and he said it looks really nice. It's going to be a good venue. Blah blah blah. He said, but the girl Anna, who the show is for, the show is a benefit show for epilepsy. Has epilepsy, and
Epileptic.
she's had some.
I knew you
She's
weren't.
epileptic. She's had some. Yeah,
I knew you were
she's
struggling
had
with
some.
saying that part of it.
I was right. So she's had some surgeries recently and stuff. But anyway, so the show's for her, and she's a wrestler student there. She was a student there. She's a wrestler. I'm not sure if she's wrestling there now, but anyway, so he sees her and she goes, "We're going to do this special flyer, but I need some info." And Billy's like, "What do you need? I sent you the pictures of him." And she's like, "Oh no, like we need to put his TikTok on there."
No boy.
Well, so me, of course, I was like, "Well, Billy, I'm an international superstar," and like I'm giving it to him, and he's like, "You do realize this is going to make me hurt you more?" I was like, "Whoa, why?" He's like, "This is bullshit." It's angering him now. So now he's going to hurt me more because I'm saying it. So
Yeah,
he
honestly, he should have called in to the recording. This would have been better on the podcast than
Yeah. Well, it's too late now because he ended the call with, "I gotta go. I got shots to take." I was like, "Oh, here we go." Uh, so he's out drinking already. Is it 5 o'clock yet? Jesus,
yeah,
this
it
guy
is.
does he work? Like, I mean,
Apparently he does. He'd have to
anyway,
for all the fucking eating out and drinking out he does.
yeah, I guess.
Although,
So,
although, as much of a TikTok star as you are, I feel like all of his meals are comped at half of these places.
right. So I said, okay. So I said, "What do you need from me?" He said, "She needs your TikTok. I don't know any of that stuff. She wants to put it on there and whatever you want to call yourself." And I said, "Well, I'll text it to you." And he's like, "I'm just warning you. The more ridiculous it is, the more it's going to hurt." And I said, "Well, I really feel," I said, "I'm not joking. It should say international TikTok star." And he's like, he's so angry. He's so angry about it. And I was like, "No." He thought I was joking. And I was like, "I'm not joking. Like it needs to say." He's like, "Well, what are you going by? AJ Slambino or AJ Janazo?" And I said, "I really don't know." I said, "I almost feel like that should just be AJ Slambino. Like that should be my name."
Well,
And it should say,
it's your TikTok handle. That would make
right.
sense.
And it should be international TikTok star. He was fucking livid. He said he's gonna beat me up more because of that.
I love how all the heat is off of me now. Like all of it.
It is.
There's no heat. There's no residual heat left. It's all on you.
I 100%. But look, if we're gonna do this, I'm putting international TikTok star AJ Slambino at AJ Slambino with a little Instagram symbol, the TikTok symbol, the Twitter. Like everybody should know. Like I'm the star of this match, not him. He's just a washed up guy from 2000 wrestling an international star right now.
5 minutes and 5 seconds. Washed up. Washed up. Oh, let me make a note to send Billy when to listen to this podcast.
I mean, look, no, I'm selling the tickets here, not him.
Oh.
I'm not even. I'm being realistic. Nobody knows who Billy Fives is at this. All the people who watched him are probably dead or in wheelchairs now.
5 minutes and 38 seconds.
Listen, I'm just saying. The people who came to the FOW shows and sat front row and chanted Billy, they're either dead or old. They're in Century Village right now. I'm the young, up-and-coming TikTok legend, international superstar. People are going to pay for me not to see, Karate Kid Billy Fives. Like, not happening.
You're so dead.
It's not happening.
You're dead just off this podcast alone. 6 minutes in and you're still pulling dirt over yourself. Oh my!
I mean, God. He ended the phone call with he ended it. I said, "All right, I got to go." And he said, "It'll be nice to hurt you and beat something." And I said, "What?" He's like, "Work you." I said, "You said hurt me." He said, "Work you." I said, "No, you said hurt me." He's going to hurt me. He thinks this guy. Listen.
Yeah. He is.
Have you ever heard about his first gimmick? Have you ever heard that? About Billy's first gimmick?
What is? No. What are you referring to?
I'm not setting you up. Look, you're so nervous to answer the question.
Well, I don't know what
you're so nervous.
No.
Yourself in a situation where you say something.
No, because wrestlers use gimmick for everything. Like it's like a universal word for them. So I wasn't sure where you were going with this.
I feel like you got nervous for a second.
No, I wasn't. But what was his first gimmick?
So Billy's first gimmick when he started wasn't Billy Fives. He was the Samurai Kid. That was his name.
That's as bad as the Dirt Bike Kid.
He was the Samurai Kid. He was like the Karate Kid. He came out in his little gi, and he was like, ooh, his little karate,
How did that go again?
And then I even did the motions a little. He was like, and then he went from the Karate Samurai Kid to Billy Viper. That was his second gimmick, Billy Viper.
That's not bad. I can fuck with that.
Yeah, I mean maybe in 1982, but like come on. Then he became Billy Fives.
82, when you were 1 year old. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And just for shits and giggles here, I've already buried myself. I pulled up his Wikipedia wrestling page. It says that Billy Fives started studying martial arts in his early childhood, earning black belts in 3 disciplines, and it was involved in shoot fighting.
Yeah.
This is what it says.
Yeah. Who am I to
professional wrestler?
Who am I to dispute any of that? Are you?
Listen.
Are you?
I'm not disputing it.
Are you saying
I know what he can do. I know what he can do in the ring.
Right.
I know. I've seen it happen. I'm just saying, Karate Kid 2.0, like Billy Viper, the Samurai Kid, is, he's up against an international TikTok star who, by the way, is on famousbirthdays.com as of yesterday morning.
Oh my God.
And it says, what does it say? I said it to you. It says TikTok star on it. It actually says TikTok star.
What's funny is, so I was going to rib you on this a little bit. I have it screenshot and pulled up on my phone while we're talking here, because that was what I was going to go into next. You want me to read it? Okay, it's it's got your name.
I didn't write this.
It's got your name. It says TikTok star underneath it. Your birthday, January 11th, 81, age 40, birthplace, United States. Then the little about paragraph. Wholesome TikTok personality.
Wholesome!
And content creator. Now, let me put a pause in it already. I said this to our group. The word wholesome and your name should never be used in the same sentence together. Known for sharing comedy videos and trying snack food / candies on his self-titled account. He has more than 230,000 followers on the platform. Now, is someone going to go?
235.3 right now. By the way,
Is anyone going to go and update that every week, or is that?
I mean, they really should.
When you have 2 million, are you still in your bio going to only have? You're going to have more than 200. I mean, technically, it's correct always from this point forward, unless you get canceled by someone for sending emails to someone. Or
what am I, John Gruden?
Yeah, you might be. I mean, John Gruden hit like the holy trinity. He hit the trifecta of like no-nos.
But he literally, right? Yeah, like he hit every no.
He went after blacks, gays, and women. All of you know.
Right. And the president of the United States at that time.
Right. So. Yeah. So, I mean, Jesus, that fucking guy. So, yeah, I've never felt bad for. Would never feel bad for John Gruden. He's not my kind of guy. He always annoyed me. He was always. I just remember the Monday Night Football days. There was never a player whose nuts he didn't like suck.
Yeah,
he loved everyone that played. Okay, so let's keep going. Before
keep going.
Before fame, he began
Before fame. Just.
This is the one they need to beef up because this was like 5 minutes before fame. He began posting TikToks in late 2019. His first video is captioned, "My son doesn't want to make a TikTok with me."
How does Nick the Dick even make it?
And that's like
an asshole.
That's like, but all you're like before fame. That's all you did was. Or are they saying like TikToks? But I don't know, like early TikTok history or something. Because
they could have put in there I was a pro wrestler. Like that would have been way cooler.
Right? Yeah. Trivia. All all this stuff is like within the last 6 months and like just the dumbest shit. In 2021, he taste tested Pharma Violets in a TikTok viewed more than 250,000 times. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we got Family Life. He was the father of 2 teenagers. And associated with, he performed a dance to Doja Cat's Get Into It in August.
I don't even know what that is.
2021. I don't either. Because didn't you have like a bigger one, like a duet with Gloria Gaynor or something like that?
Yeah. Like they've done. Honestly, for a second, I thought, did Jim Barcelona write this?
Listen, I like Jim.
Of the Miami Herald? Did Jim write this to the Miami? Because this is like.
No, because this.
Journalism at its finest.
No, because everything's spelled correctly and grammatically correct.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, shit.
Well, and it's funny. So when you search it, I'm on there now. If I search AJ Slandino, it comes up TikTok star. Like, I'm sorry. Like, look, you can shit all over you. It's so cool to me. Like, that's fucking cool to me. I am a celebrity on famous birthdays.
You are a fucking mark for yourself, is what you are.
I mean, yeah.
As long as we both understand that. Yeah. So yeah, that's listen, I'll tell you this. Back to the beginning here. I'm glad that we didn't go at 4 because I had like a panic when I was setting everything up to record with you. I had a panic like I got 15 minutes and I really need to take a pre-podcast dump. And so I was like scrambling to like get in there and shoot something out and do my paperwork and then get back to here by 4:00 because I didn't want to be the one, if I was 10 minutes late, I didn't want to be on the receiving end of that bullshit. So I was really relieved when you pushed it back because I had an issue in there. I was like the human crayon. I just kept drawing a brown line on paper and I couldn't stop. And so I did the best I could, but I was uncomfortable. And I didn't want to have to sit in my shorts on this chair in that situation, recording a TikTok. So I was glad I had more time to go back and finish the job.
I'm glad I can give you that time back.
I mean, you didn't know that was going to be the situation, but yeah. Uh, so, what else you got for me today? I mean, are you done running down Billy? Are you? Do you need to take a few more shots before we move on
No,
to?
look. I mean, look. It's just. I'm just speaking facts. Like, and you're getting angry that I'm speaking facts. Like, because I
Me?
know what you're doing. Because I know what you're doing.
I'm not getting
You,
angry.
as of 5 days ago, your head was on a platter right next to mine because he clearly said in a comment that it was both of us. He made that very clear that you're also dead. So if you think that you skated by because you're over here kissing his ass and
I haven't.
wow,
There's been no kissing of the ass by me, my friend.
I mean, I think you're still in trouble, pal. I don't think you've cleared anything right now. I think you are just as much of a target as I am right now.
I'm an angel. I don't know what you're
I'm just
talking
saying.
about. I've been nothing but a friend to Billy Fives, and I would never do something to put myself in jeopardy like that. I know I'm listen, like we said before. You may be the famous one, but I'm the smart one. I know better than to get on Billy Five's bad side, especially this close to actually seeing him. Yeah.
But you can't get away from it. You think you're magically he's gonna forget. Billy Fives doesn't forget that you're the referee
No, I
shirt's being
understand,
handed
but
to you.
all this TikTok famous shit is he's gonna have no time for any other nonsense, and it's all nonsense compared to that noise.
You think so? You
I,
truly believe that?
I, not only do I think so, I hope so.
Yeah, for your sake.
Uh, yeah, I'm not refereeing that. You're that fucking slaughter. You're, I can't be that close to that much blood.
Well, and the funny thing is in our conversation today, I said, totally breaking the kayfabe here. I said, I haven't been in a wrestling ring since January of 2020, and I didn't even bump that night. So I haven't taken a wrestling bump in, I don't know, a couple of years. And he said, we're not bumping. And I said, oh, good, we're not? Good, thank God. He's like, no, you're just going to be dodging my fists and kicks. That's what he said. And I was like, yeah, I don't like that. I'll bump. I'll just take a bump. like,
that,
if I had the option, I'd rather just die from bumping.
that first bump's gonna be the biggest shock to your system you've ever had. It would be more than like if you jumped into a frozen lake,
Right.
naked.
This is true.
Yeah, you're
True.
you're in for one hell of a shock.
Yeah, I'll be ready. I'll be ready. I'll be ready. Don't worry.
I don't think you are.
I'll be ready. I'm coming prepared. I don't have wrestling gear, but I got to figure that out next.
Yeah, you're
That's gonna be
running
important
really
here.
fucking out of time here, buddy.
Yeah, no, I am. This is right.
So let me do a little business here because I forget every week to talk about
Right.
this,
I know what you're gonna say.
this kind of stuff.
Right.
And so I just figured it would be a time while I thought of it, and while it's not the end of the show and everyone clicks off, to go to all our social medias, links, or you'll find them wherever, and follow us and subscribe to our shit and yada yada. But also, we're running a sale on the merchandise. I want to
Right.
blow out the old designs before we put some new ones out. So everything's 25% off. Everything, the hats, the shirts,
Everything's got to go.
the tank tops, and the hoodies. It's all got to go. Yeah, because we want to put new stuff out, and there's no reason to have. If this stuff's discontinued, then there's no reason. And I mean, granted, you could wait, and see if we drop the price even more, but we may run out of your size. We're already out of a few sizes on a few things, so.
Right. So I think if you're gonna get it, you got to get it now. It's a good deal.
And 25% off is like a pretty good deal.
And we ship to the UK, right?
And it helps, if you've got to, yes, your fan base can buy stuff. It also especially for the UK where shipping is expensive, the discount at least helps kind of rationalize that because you could say that's however you want to put it. It's a shipping discount or it's a discount on the merchandise, but generally shipping to the UK is an expensive venture,
Right.
and it costs as much as the actual shirt costs. So I get how that can be a tough bit of arm twisting to convince you to do that. And I wish it was cheaper, but this is the world we live in now. And so
I mean, it is, we can't do anything about it.
no, well, we can throw a 25% discount at it, and
Right.
maybe
That's
that
about it. Yeah.
maybe that helps take a little of the pain away. So yeah,
Yeah. A little
All
bit.
right.
A little bit.
All right, so the business is done. What else you got for me today?
Business is done. I really wanted to just talk about how I'm birthday famous. That's really it. Yeah. I mean, I think it's very important. I feel like you skipped over it. It's like you just wanted to blow through it.
What do you mean? I skipped over it. I read your whole fucking thing.
Yeah, but it was like you're making it a comedy act. Like
I read
okay, realistically, let's take this back.
Well, hold on a second. Let's put a little bit of perspective on this. I don't even know what birthday famous means.
But
to
the
me,
kids know. My kids think it's like they're like, how the hell did you get on there? Like everybody uses that site.
I'd never even heard of the site, so that I don't know. So it's a site called Famous.
Fucking old. What do you want me to tell you? Famousbirthdays.com.
Famousbirthdays.com. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's as legit as it gets. Because it's actually a .com and not like a dot something.
Yeah. No, it's a famousbirthdays.com.
Okay. So so you're on there. I guess that's a thing. What else do you want to say about it? I mean,
no. What I was going to say is this. Well, listen.
I mean, I'm not going to sell for it. I'm not like.
I
I'm
know
not
you're
going to
not.
put
You're
you
not
over.
for
Like,
anything. Here's the thing. Let's just go back to what last year, 2020. We started the Furlough file as the TikTok was going.
Was it in 2020?
Yeah.
Or was it 2019?
The pandemic started.
Or was it?
No, it was 2020.
You sure?
2020. When the pandemic started.
All right.
Well, not the TikTok. I'm talking about like when my TikTok took off was when pandemic happened. I was furloughed. We started the podcast. We brought the merch back out. If we think back to that day, no way would think that we are where we're at. We were getting 30 downloads a month.
Yeah.
Like if that.
We're at like that's funny you brought that up because I was just emailed 2 statistics, and I don't know how big of a deal these are, but we have 250 podcasts. Now, granted, some of them aren't Furlough files, but now they're all Furlough files. So, what are you going to do with that information?
Fuck Marco. Hey,
I got to take my shot. And we have 20,000 downloads.
20,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. 20,000.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, think about it. Like we started this, we didn't think we were going to get 2, let alone 20,000 downloads. Yeah. I mean, we've sold merchandise to different parts. We've got people in the UK wearing it. I know we've sent some there. Canada, right? We've sent some there.
That's about it. And
all over the US. Well, the United States. Yeah. But who would have ever thought that would happen? Never. Never did we think that would happen.
I mean, I hoped it would happen. That was the whole idea of doing this in the first place. It wasn't to keep toiling and getting 30 downloads a month.
No, but obviously we put the work in, and
well, some of us have.
Love us.
This guy, this guy over here,
okay.
the smart one.
Hold on a second. I am the only one standing with you today. October. What is today? I don't even know.
It's the 12th, I think.
October 12th.
Technically the 13th when this is, most people will listen to it. Yeah.
I am still here with you. I didn't have a baby and run off. I didn't Chadwick you. I'm here.
Chadwick was a one and done. He hit and quit.
Right. He got a little squirrely talking about some of his, sexploitation. We cut that off. But,
he canceled himself.
He canceled himself, right?
He self-canceled.
And here we are.
It's funny because
Right.
that literally, like, he did that podcast, and then in the
Right.
week before, in that week between when he did it, when we would have done another one, Me Too came down like a fucking ton of bricks. I think that
Right.
was the week of Harvey Weinstein, and he was like, "I'm not gonna be telling these stories anymore." We got one in. There was not enough momentum going at that point for him to decide to continue.
Yeah.
So if you want to hear the Maggie the MILF story, that's all you're getting. Go back and look it up.
That's it. That's all we got for you.
Apparently, she's a big fan of the Anal. Anyway,
Yeah. So yeah, but who would have thought, if you look back, that we would? I mean, I remember being happy I hit 30,000 followers, and here we are, 235,000 later,
imagine,
and growing.
and just imagine how many podcast listeners we would have if you ever did TikToks telling people to go listen to the podcast. You selfish prick. Yeah. So
Here we go.
no, here we go.
Here we go.
I'll put you on the spot. Hey,
what I
all
will
you
say
listeners
is,
out there, why
I
don't you
will
crawl up his ass and under his nuts and start poking him about making some TikToks, one a week. Hey, go listen to the podcast. It's really funny. Waka waka. And 60
Waka
seconds
waka.
60 seconds of your fucking time. But no, can't bother. No, whatever. It doesn't.
But listen,
doesn't fit
you
into
told
the
me we had an
profile.
increase this week.
We did.
We've
but
had an increase.
We did, but we could have had a bigger one. 230,000 people. I think 200 of them know we have a podcast. You prick.
I will say I do need to do a better job of that. I need to go live more and talk about it more. I do need to. You're correct. We'll work on that.
When am
We'll
I
work
ever
on that.
wrong?
I'll speak.
The only time
I'll
I'm ever
speak to
wrong
my-
is when I
listen.
think I can lose more weight than you.
I'll speak to my agent. Yes, and that's true. You've been wrong a lot on that one. I'll speak to my agent and see if we can work that into the TikTok.
By the way, I didn't mean to bring that up, but since I'm all about the honesty here, I actually popped on the scale last night.
Oh, what are we looking like?
Oh no, it's bad. It's bad.
Is it? How bad?
Well, considering my all-time low, leanest I ever was an adult was 157 pounds when I went on the Bruce Cruise back in like 1990 fucking 8 or something. I'm officially like 93 pounds heavier.
Wait. What I got to do the math here. Say that again.
I weigh in at 250.
Oh, you almost passed out. I laughed so hard.
So,
Oh my god.
so after the pizza I just had, I decided to. Well, I'd have a farewell to food. I had to have.
I was doing this fat man cough. Oh.
Listen, there was no way I was getting on that scale, having that slap me in the face and not. I mean, one would think that would immediately have thrown me off food for good, but no, you got to have one farewell to food.
You gotta have the farewell party, right?
Yeah, like lunch or dinner. So that's it. I'm done. Like, I will not be.
Do you realize that I'm close to you? Like I may catch you here.
I don't think so because I'm like done. Like I might
you may
not
show up at the show the same weight.
I might not eat until that show.
You probably.
I might just do a
fuck.
3-week fast, and start walking around the lake.
Oh my god, this is great! You really let yourself go.
I mean, there's a lot of inactivity.
I'll tell you, I didn't expect 250.
No, neither did.
Maybe 230.
I mean, neither did I. That's the honest truth. I didn't expect that either. Now I did weigh myself at night, so maybe I was less in the morning.
Yeah, 249. Come on.
Maybe 248. Yeah.
You just ate a pizza though, you fat fuck.
I know.
Oh,
that's
we
it.
both laughed and did the fat man cough after the laugh. Like that's total fat man like etiquette right there.
And yeah, I gotta start doing something because I got I got the heart was beating a little hard and I got a little winded carrying a package
Oh,
back to my apartment from the mailroom. Oh
yeah. Wow. Okay.
yeah, so
Well,
the road to redemption begins tomorrow.
we got the 40 for 40 and the road to redemption,
Yeah,
and then at the end we'll just do one combined: the downfall of AJ and Ben.
the rise and fall and
Special.
rise and fall.
The rise and fall of the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Oh, we actually could do the rise and fall of the Breakfast Club. We've been through some hard times here.
Ooh, we could interview people about Jackie.
Yeah,
We could
right?
hunt down Drew.
Drew? Right. Right.
We could talk to some of our Breakfast Club adjacent people, like
Right.
like
TK and Powers.
Powers,
Yeah.
Huss. Who else? That's about it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
That'd be-
Oh man. Oh, all right. You know what? We're only 31 minutes in. I've got nothing else, and I think we should end it on you being 250 pounds.
Listen, there's no time limits on this.
The name of this podcast. This name of this podcast definitely should be 4040 The Redemption.
40 and 40, the road to redemption.
The road to redemption. Oh, wow. All right, I got nothing left. I laughed so hard when you said that I almost got myself now. Oh, that's all I got, pal. I'm done with you.
All right, fair enough.
I'm done. Oh,
I feel like I had something else to say to you, but I totally forgot what it was. So I guess
what more could you say at this point? Go eat another pizza. Have one more farewell pizza.
No. I mean, yeah. I did have a bag of popcorn with it as well, but that's like I said, it was my farewell to food meal. So we're lucky that's all I had.
All right, I gotta go tell my mom this. Goodbye.
What the fuck? What are you talking about?
I gotta go tell her.
Why?
She's gotta know this.
Listen, I'm not thrilled dragging your mom into this.
Nah, yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go tell her.
Oh, wow.
Goodbye.
Fuck you and your mom.
Goodbye.